Hi, I'm Wade.
And I'm Lorraine.
And we are on the off-ramp. And in today's video, we visit Tillis Hills Recreation Area.
And we discovered a Tillis Hills campground that really had some unique features. But what I loved about it is we ran into some Floridians, some local people who are LTV owners as well. And they say this campground is their best kept secret.
And it is a great campground.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We loved it. All that moss hanging on the trees was our favorite.
And we also got to meet new friends, Dave and Mickey from Illinois. So we had a great time visiting with them a couple of evenings.
Yeah, that's one of the highlights of this campground. The people we met and just the beautiful setting.
So join us at Tillis Hills Campground and as we make a short visit into Crystal River, Florida.
Take the next left, then your destination will be on the left.
Tillis Hill Recreation Area, and we have a code for this gate. Do you remember it, Wade?
I do.
That code was given to us in our confirmation of a reservation. I don't think there's like a camp office here. I think we know which site we have. Just look at that green sign over there. Have a reservation, proceed to your reserved campsite. And here's a thing that you should remember. This particular site says no pets. Oh, this is quite pretty.
This is very pretty here. And we got it for 4 days.
Your destination is on the left.
Pavilion and dining hall. Big open area. There's the barns. So I guess if people want to go camping and have horses, there's a place for that. So cool. Now these washroom facilities do look like they're aged, but hey, hot water and flush toilets are always great to have as well. This is sites 1 through 10.
We are 6.
And we're number 6, but are we loop A? Is this loop A, Wade?
I think probably.
Oh, this is a beautiful shaded spot.
That's 3.
This is lovely. 5 taken.
6 right here.
And this so happens to be a sunny spot at this time of day. And there's 7 and 8. Now, the sites aren't particularly private, but here we are. So we've been at a Harvest Host for about 3 days, which was great, but no hookup, no water, no place to dump. Well, we could get river garbage out there.
4 nights?
4 nights, I think we were there, and it was awesome. And here's the thing, then when you get to your next site and you find a campground that has a dump station, it's pretty funny when Wade goes, oh, this is a really, really good dump station. It's got to be what makes a good dump station, Wade?
Well, the fact that it's all downhill, I don't have to hand bomb the hose.
He doesn't have to hand bomb the hose because it's got a good downhill slope from the tanks down to the hole. And here's another investment. What is that you have?
Oh yeah, my rubber gloves.
His rubber gloves. For years he didn't, but he was always looking for the right kind of rubber gloves. So yeah, people get rubber gloves for this job. It's important.
That and lots of hand sanitizer.
Yes, my job is to give him the hand sanitizer when he gets in the van. It's tough, but I do it.
So Lorraine found this great campsite, Tillis Hills Campground, and in the
With Lakuchi State Forest.
With Lakuchi State Forest in the citrus area, citrus grove management area. And we have spent 3
Well, we booked 4 nights here.
Yeah, we booked 4 nights.
Our last night.
Yeah, we're on our last night coming up now, but we've had just a wonderful time. It's a nice evening to go for a walk. My shoes are out drying. I had gone for a hike this morning in the foggy trees and the foggy groves. There's some pathways and horse trails and stuff like that. So
the Spanish moss here just never gets old. Loving that.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Just breezes in the wind.
And there's some new buds coming out on the branches here too.
Oh yeah, new leaves.
So there's, I don't know, about 50 sites or something like that in this campground. There's also a horse camp here as well, and we'll go for a walk to the stables yet.
Yeah, this is an equestrian camp. It really doesn't have anything to offer in terms of kids. I mean, you can have your bikes here and great. Every site is paved, as you can see here, and the roadway is paved. You have about how many miles / kilometers of driving on gravel do you have to do?
Maybe about 3 or 4 kilometers, 2 miles, something like that. It's quite minimal gravel. And then when you get to the campground, it's all paved again.
This building must be a meeting building of some sort, or
Meeting building and a dance hall. But we've been here now, this is our 3rd day. No, 4th day. I don't know, 4 nights. And the campground has been quiet and empty, but apparently it is full for the weekend. We did try to stay to get 2 more nights on the weekend, but they were full for the weekend.
Yeah, I'm kind of sorry we can't stay here for the weekend yet too, but that's okay. We have got another spot to go to. Oh, we're going for an evening walk actually before dinner, and loving how quiet this campground is. Tillis Hills?
Tillis Hills Campground, and modern washrooms with shower facilities in there as well, which is really nice, very nice and clean, and not that well used. So
yeah, you had no line up there last night.
no, there was no lineup. It was quite easy to get in and out. And there's the building over there, and we're just walking over to the horse stables now.
I think for the first time this week we actually heard a horse in the stables, didn't we?
Yeah, today we did.
So we'll go check it out.
We've actually found a number of campgrounds in Florida here that have the equestrian component to their camps as well. I think there'd be a hoot coming here. They got horse trails all over the place. There'd be a hoot coming here and riding horses through the forest and that.
I don't know if there's anything like this where we come from, Manitoba, Canada. I don't know if there's a campground that serves this kind of community, a horse riding community. What do you think?
Not that I know of. So these are the stables, and it looks like they have a nice horse washing area there as well too.
Is that what that is?
I think so.
Just an area to cool down and wash down your horse?
Yeah.
Huh. Guess better watch where we step here.
I think so, yeah. Now, we heard a horse neighing here somewhere.
Might be out for a ride.
Could be.
So do you think every person's job is to clean their own stable then afterwards?
Yes, I think that's part of the rules. Horse owners have to clean all their own stables. Oh, there he is.
I hear it. I hear him, her.
Oh, there's 2 of them here. Hi, Betty.
You said there was 2 in here?
Mm-hmm. You're just chewing away.
Oh, here's another one. Hard to see between.
Between the cracks.
Look at you, you look at me. There's an eye. Doing some chewing. Yeah, these stalls don't really let you take a peek at the horses. Not very much.
No.
Hi there.
This is sure nicely done though.
Wow. And how many stalls do we see here? Like quite a few. Another stall. They're huge. I don't know if you can see that. What do you have down there? Can you tell?
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay. Somebody who knows what we're showing them, tell us what's going on down there. Are those feeders of some sort?
Almost looks that way.
I just have to watch where I'm walking so I don't get tripped in a hoof print.
Hoof poop. Horse poop.
Or that too. I didn't even think of that. Just meant because of holes in the ground. So there's part of this park is open for day use as well, so I guess you could come here with your trailer.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that. Doesn't,
that's the Blue Trail.
boy, it makes you want to go down there. Isn't that
Oh.
beautiful?
We need some horses.
We need some horses. I
I
wonder if
would
people go out with their mountain bikes down there as well.
I don't know, but I would love to go horseback riding here. I think it'd be great.
We actually met some couples from Florida, not far from here, and they were telling us this is one of their favorite little secret spots.
I think it's not as secret as it used to be, but it's still a little bit secret. And it is kind of out of the way. We're about a half an hour, 35, 40 minutes outside of Crystal River.
About 2 hours north of Orlando, probably. It's a getaway. It's quiet. There's no water or lake or anything like that, so there's no swimming or fishing right next to it.
And again, just a beautiful tree.
Can you hear the birds?
There's the blue jays in the background and mourning doves.
Today we were trying to persuade some cardinals to come to our site. It just drew in a few squirrels. This building over here is where the washrooms and showers are. It looks a bit dated, but Wade says it's extremely clean and very usable and a great hot shower last night. So I think I'll be trying that today yet as well.
This morning, this was a big, beautiful, foggy, or fog-laden valley.
Then Wade got up early with his gear and headed out to take some pictures. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. I stayed in bed waiting for him to come back and show me the pictures.
We sound like horses walking with their flip-flops.
Clippity clop.
Clippity-clop. There's a gate when you come in at the entrance that has a code that you're passed on to you as you make your reservations. Not sure how often they change the numbers, but it's a locked facility, so unless you have a code, unless you have a booking, you cannot get in. Now, we met a couple of friends earlier as well, Tom and John.
They stopped by.
They stopped by and said hi with, they're camping here with their leisure vans, which are a little newer than ours.
That's a thing, I think, in the RV world. If you have people who have similar kinds of units as you make a point of saying hello, and I really appreciated that. So one on the left, one on the right here. Oh, let's walk over there. So really the sites aren't very private, but they are well spaced.
Yeah, there's some that are closer than others, some are further apart. Where we are is actually nice and far apart.
So it's not like you have shrubs between your sites, but I feel like the way they've angled the sites, you get a bit of privacy.
And room for all kinds of rigs. Oh, here's probably our horse, one of our horse trailers.
Oh yeah?
And they've got a little camping unit in the front of it, I guess.
Every site has electrical and water. I think there's 4 primitive sites.
Ooh, that fire smells good.
Yeah.
And there's a secondary bathroom facility here as well too.
Just something about the age of the building makes me think it's pit toilets, but I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, so that one looks like an outhouse or pit toilets by the age of the building, but it had 2 showers, 2 toilets, 2 sinks. It was a full shower house.
Although if you look here, sure, lots of empty sites here right now.
Yeah.
I guess tomorrow they'll be filling up again.
Look at this big covered area for groups, picnics.
Beautiful pine tree. And that, my friends, is the campground.
Ooh.
And just to show how nice it looks, camping here with our Sprinter van. We even have the air conditioning going today. It's up to 28 degrees. So it's a fairly warm night. Well, we did manage a little bit of beach time here and went to Fort Island Beach near Crystal River, and we did not have to worry about the red tide here.
One of our goals for this area was to get to see the manatee in the river, but because of the warmer temperatures, they'd already moved into the ocean, so we didn't even get a chance to see the manatee, which is okay. 4 days was not enough to explore in this area, but we did check out the shops and the beauty of Crystal River.
We hope you've enjoyed today's video of Tillis Hills Recreation Area and Campground.
We encourage you to subscribe for future videos, hit the bell, and also leave a comment. We'd like to know what you've seen in this area that we may have missed.
We are slowly making our way north and heading to the Panhandle in Florida. But as we know, things change, plans change, so we need to
Hold our plans loosely.